So this is a commentary about eBay. I just went through a hell of a transaction. I saw a mic pre with a reel-to-reel tape machine, and it said buy it now. It's really cheap, $75. I said okay. I bought it, and then after I bought it, I read through carefully the description. Even though everything's pictured there, it's the mic pre doesn't come with it, and I was like, oh, all right, well, I'll just cancel the transaction. So you could click and say contact the seller, and I said, please cancel the transaction. And immediately I get an email back through eBay saying the seller has declined your cancellation. And I was like, well, what's up with that? I mean, it was within 2 minutes. I said no, and I put in a description. I ordered it by mistake, and I tried to get in touch with eBay to see if they could give me an explanation of how this goes. And there's no place on eBay to call anybody or even email them. It's all you ask a question and they have their canned response. So I even tried to reach out to PayPal, who I was paying through, and they said, well, we can't do anything. We're two separate companies, even though one's owned by the other. They said, you got to get in touch with eBay. So what I decided to do is I was just going to keep on emailing the person who had this stuff for sale. And it sounded like it was going to be a reasonable person. In the description, it's a lady said, this is my husband's equipment. He's been collecting it for 70 years. He's passed away now. I'm just selling it off for him. And I go, oh, she should understand. And she had like 1,200 transactions, and she had 100% feedback. And I said, okay, so I just said, could you please, cancel this order? I ordered it by mistake, and I didn't hear anything. So, and I've done this enough times where people respond very quickly, and I've canceled orders before that I ordered by mistake. And if you do it within a reasonable amount of time, within 5 minutes, 10 minutes, everybody cancels the order. So I kept on sending messages to her and no response. And I said, well, I just want to get an explanation of why it's canceled. And I just kept on going on, but being polite the whole time. And then while I'm sitting here and trying to find a email or a phone number for eBay to call them up to find out why would someone not cancel an order, I get a call from a guy in Rhode Island. His name's Steve. And this guy, thick, like New York accent. I've never talked to anybody from Rhode Island. I guess maybe they have thick Rhode Island, New York accents. But he was very belligerent and confrontational and aggressive. And he said, well, why'd you order it? And I go, well, I ordered it by mistake. He said, well, did you read the description? I said, I'm sorry, I didn't read the description until after I ordered it. So, well, why did that's a kind of a big mistake. I said, I'm sorry, it's only $75. If I could just let this go, it's no big deal. It's really up to you. And he just kept talking over me and over me and over me. And he says, listen, I'll do this. I'll refund your money, but you're going to buy something more expensive from me. And I go, well, I don't really want to buy something more expensive from you. Oh, we got another excuse why you can't do something. I said, listen, it's up to you. I'm asking you if you could cancel the order. If you don't want to, that's fine. If you do, that's great. But just tell me either way. And by the end of the conversation, he says, I'll take the high road and I'm going to cancel this, but, I'm going to do it. And then he just hung up on me. And I was like, well, this is crazy. I got bullied, but I got the verdict that I wanted. And the point I'm trying to make with here, you used to be able to call someone and talk to somebody. And even that phone call that the guy called me, you're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to do all communications through eBay. But you're supposed to do communications through eBay, but eBay is not there to help out. So I don't know how they're earning their money. I mean, granted, they do the listings and they have the software up there. But boy, the service that it used to be is not where it used to be. But in the end, he didn't cancel it right away. So I just kept on smothering him with kindness, saying, I haven't seen the cancellation, but thank you for doing this and thank you for understanding. And then I didn't hear anything. And then I send another one. I go, well, it only takes a minute to do. And it'd be really great if you could do this whenever you get time. But the sooner the better, just so we can resolve this. And I didn't hear anything. And finally, I got the refund. And I was like, boy, it was like 2 hours of my time. My heart rate went from 60 to 84 in like no time at all. And now I'm just trying to settle down. But the point is, it shouldn't be that difficult. And if people were just polite and understanding, it wouldn't be this hard to do anything like this. I have a bunch of transactions, and always was nice and reciprocal to people. I've even told people, if the thing doesn't, just throw it in the dumpster. You don't even have to send it back. I'll give you your money back. Just to be, on the nice side for everybody. But there's my rant for eBay. But you really have no other options. Reverb is not all that great either. So there you go.